una mattina mi sono alzato, oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via, oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, 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 partigiano, portami via.
Hello comrades, welcome to the final episode of the Europe trip, part 4, comrades, where we are going to be talking about adventures in southern Switzerland, my short adventure in Italy, me going all the way to Germany, and then going to Belgium, comrades, where we raided the EU headquarters. Comrades, this is a big episode. So let's start off with how this all started. One day my dad was like, oh yes, about 20 years ago I went to this small town, Lugano, and it was a beautiful lake, and then we were like, oh shit, yeah, that's 5 hours away, let's not go to Lugano. And then the next day we went to Lugano. Comrades, now on the way to Lugano was a 5-hour car ride, and oh my god. Comrades, look at these pictures. This was us driving through the Swiss Alps, the heart of the Alps, comrades, and it was probably the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life, comrades. We stopped at this gas station, comrades, where in the middle of the mountains on every side, there was a goat statue, comrades. This is the greatest of all time. Now, driving through more of the mountains, we skipped past Lugano. We were going to end the day in Lugano, but first we were like, you know what, let's cross the border into Italy. As we found, I was searching and I found an Italian town called Como. So, let's drive there right now. Now comrades, this is where I realized this is some Breaking Bad shit, comrades. Look at the Swiss side of the border, comrades, beautiful, right? Green, mountains. Now the Italian side, why is it orange? Is this fucking Mexico? Comrades, we crossed the border into Como, and instantly, very tight driveways, comrades. Like, you drive in your car, you can see the walls on both sides, comrades. You know, driving through, you have Lake Como, which is such a beautiful lake. Love Lake Como, comrades. Inside Como, obviously we had to do the classic Italian shit, comrades. And by classic Italian shit, I mean getting painted by an old man. Yes, comrades, as you can see, I fucking loved it, comrades. Just sitting there, the Italian guy, he was cool. I love the Italian guy, it was great, but he was kind of creepy. He kept going, smile, smile, like, are you the fucking Joker? Comrades, and then he gave me this caricature. Now, let me show you this shit right now. Oh my god, comrade, that's so good. Comrades, for reference, this is what I look like. Comrades, it was so funny. It's fun talking to the locals, comrades. You know, you'd be there, and obviously, and you know, they'd be like, oh, all foreigners want drawings. Obviously, we went to Italy. I had the finest spaghetti, comrades, ever, comrades. You know, at a restaurant, it was very good, comrades, very good. I tried to go to Portofino's, however, it failed, comrades. So very sad. Now, bro, where are we going? Bruh, you're going Togo. Now comrades, we didn't spend too much time in Como because we had to get off to Lugano. All the houses, Italy is so weird with all the little tight alleyways you're walking through. It's so different, comrades, to living in the UK where roads are huge and spacious, comrades. But it's really fucking good. I loved Italy. My favorite two countries on this trip were ironically the two countries I spent the least amount of time in, comrades. It was Italy and Austria. Now I really want to visit these two countries again, comrades. So somebody, psst, buy the Crazy Commie membership and send me to Austria. Please. Now after Italy we had 1 day left. Now what did we do with the 1 day? We were like, you know what, we haven't crossed into Germany yet, so how about we go and do that? Comrades, we crossed into the German border, into the town of Constance. Now comrades, I'll be honest, this is probably one of the more forgettable towns because it was just, it felt like going to Rorschach. But you know what, it was still fun. The German atmosphere, you can smell it. Comrades, I fucking love this town, comrades. Just the Germans going through and you just hear them singing really German songs. I thought it was the fucking 1700s, I'll be honest, comrades. I was like, shit, did we go back in time? Woo-hoo-hoo. But at last, comrades, it was time for us to go back, comrades, and obviously we spent going back over 2 days, and we had 1 night stay in Belgium, comrades. So how about we begin the drive back? It was a 7-hour drive. Now, just like when we went to Switzerland, we took a small break in Strasbourg. This time I really wanted to get our family to Stuttgart, because Stuttgart looked really nice. However, my family said it wouldn't be practical, so instead we decided to go to Saarbrücken. Now, comrades, Saarbrücken is the most normal city. There's nothing interesting. I have no story to tell here. But apart from the fact that there was a Primark, which was 3 fucking floors tall. Comrades, in England, you're lucky if there's 1 floor and the ceiling doesn't cave in. You know, comrades, walking around Europe really makes me think of how much of a shithole England is, comrades. You know, you're living in England and you don't realize that, you know, I live in a shithole town, yes? And it's just shit. There's no tourist attractions, there's no nothing. But even like random cities in the heartland of Germany have fucking tourist spots and like beautiful roads, and it's so sad to me, comrades. You know, it's really sad living in England, I'll be honest, comrades. Europe is a lot better. Now, comrades, we eventually made it back to Belgium, comrades, where we decided to stay in this house, comrades, which I will give you a house tour right now. Comrades, you can see it's quite nice. It was actually quite cheap, comrades, in Belgium. There's only 2 beds though, and there's 4 people in the family, so I don't know how that's going to work. You can see it's just 1 room, so there's nothing really interesting about it. It's quite a nice place though. And you go in and see the bathroom. Now, comrades, I don't normally take shit, but in this bathroom, I do take shit. This shower is huge. Not the smartest idea to put the Wi-Fi password, you know, outside the window. Really nice place, you know. And then came the big finale. Comrades, we were going to Brussels. Then let me tell you a few things about Brussels. Number 1, Brussels, it's so boring. Maybe it's because we went on a rainy day, but it was just all the buildings are so grey. You know, I will give it to Brussels. Everything is so huge. All the buildings are like fucking... Comrades, they're huge. They're big buildings. Comrades, like I said in the original video, Goodbye Britain, Belgium is the Britain of Europe. Comrades, you know, you go to Belgium, it's kind of a shithole. I'm not going to lie, the roads are kind of shit. You know, compared to France, Switzerland, Italy, it's just not the same. Now, comrades, you know I had 1 mission when I went on this trip. And that mission was to conquer the EU headquarters. Now, did we succeed? Yes! You fucking bet we succeeded, comrades! Look at this shit! Oh, comrades, probably the happiest moment of my life, comrades. All the parliamentary guards sitting there looking at me, comrades, and I'm just there. We are in the EU, comrades. Oh, comrades, they are all bitches. I hate them. I will kill them. That is not a threat. YouTube, do not demonetize me. But it was so fucking great. What a finale, comrades. Obviously, you know, I had to kind of rub it in, comrades. I'm in the EU Parliament, comrades. Oh, European bureaucrats. Such bitches, comrades. You know, that parliament will be mine one day, and I'm going to blow it up. Okay, sorry, EU, that is not a terrorist threat. I am not aligned with the Russian government. Now, this was not the finale, as I had suspected, because we have an epilogue to look at, comrades. We went to Brussels, comrades, and we obviously came there on train. Going back on train, there was only 3 hours until the ferry back to England, and we were so close to missing it. We went to the train station. We don't know French, we don't know Dutch, so where the fuck do we go? So obviously, comrades, we were fucking rushing about, comrades. NPC run, comrades. We were fucking running, and then we missed trains. We missed trains, comrades. We're like, oh no, we're going to miss the ferry, and then we saw it. Hey, that's our train. Run, bitch! And we made it on the train just in time. You cannot ride this shit, comrades. It's like one little bump of adrenaline before the finish. And well, we did it, comrades. We fucking did it. And then, comrades, we made it back to Calais, where we went on the ferry, and it was beautiful, comrades. I loved the ferry, and we made it back to England, where I am back in my house. Comrades, thank you all for coming on this journey with me throughout Europe. Probably one of the best experiences of my life. I cannot wait to travel more, vlog it better, because, you know, I will be better, I think. Comrades, thank you for the support so much. This is not the last video about Europe. I'm going to be doing a flag showcase, a flag unboxing, and also a tier list of every country I've been to. So stay tuned for that shit. Before we end, I would like to thank my channel members, Leonida and the Thinking Sloth. Comrades, thank you all so much. If any new channel members join, I am sorry because I pre-recorded this video. Anyway, comrades, leave a like, subscribe, and make sure to let communism strike again.